welcome to another special episode of the Mama's Geeky Show. Today we are talking to a very special guest, Nick Wolfhard, or Jack Sullivan, whatever you want to call him.
Hello.
He is Jack Sullivan in Netflix's Last Kids on Earth, which is a show that we all love. We watch it as a family. One of our absolute favorites. And we're so excited that you're taking the time to hang out with us today.
Hey, no problem. Yeah.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
So for people who don't know, first of all, they're missing out. But second of all, why don't you tell them a little bit about what Last Kids on Earth is about?
So Last Kids on Earth is about a group of kids who are trying to survive in this interdimensional apocalypse with monsters and zombies, and there might be some good zombies, but there might be some not zombies, there might be some good monsters out there, but there's also maybe some bad ones out there too, so you never really know who's on the side of which. And we're all just trying to, all the kids, you know, Jack, Quint, Dirk, and June are all just trying to survive in this apocalypse together, and you know, trying to kind of form a family during this crazy time they found themselves in.
How did you get involved with Last Kids on Earth?
So I actually auditioned for the show a few times. I think I auditioned for it twice, and then I think I got 2 separate callbacks. I auditioned for Jack as well as Dirk originally. I don't even remember what my original Dirk audition sounds like, but that it was over the course of 5 to 6 months that I think I was auditioning for it. And then I think I got the email saying I got it, and it was a great feeling. It was fantastic.
What attracted you to the role of Jack Sullivan?
Well, in the audition notes, there were some great notes about there's another character named Jack from a movie called Big Trouble in Little China. And yeah, you know,
I do.
Your mom knows.
I do.
And I watched that movie as kind of like homework, but it's also a fantastic movie on its own. And I kind of took his, inflection a little bit and a little bit of his attitude. Well, Jack Sullivan's a lot more nerdy, and he's a lot more, you know, like geeky and like hyperactive than Kurt Russell's Jack. But so some of his like swagger, I guess, I took some inspiration from. So
How do you and Jack share any similar qualities?
yes, we do. We both didn't really have many friends during middle school, but yeah, I was kind of like a loner during middle school. Kind of like kept to myself. Only had like maybe like 1 or 2. Yeah, don't call out your own daughter in an interview.
She likes it though. She likes
it. Well, anyway, we and you know, later on in life, I became more extroverted, like Jack did, kind of around like grade 12, maybe like after that. So I was able to, and I'm also like very hyperactive, like Jack. And you know, was bullied like him during middle school, so we kind of have like a lot in common in that sense, like especially during our childhood. And thinking about like what Jack did, it makes me like what he eventually, you know, did to make friends. It makes me kind of sad that, you know, I didn't during that time in my life I didn't try harder to like make friends, but I guess I was going through a phase. I don't know.
What message do you want kids to take away from Last Kids on Earth? What
message? Stick together through thick and thin. You're gonna fight sometimes, you know. If you have if you're that close with friends, you're almost, you know, like a family when it comes to, you know, being together with them. So, you know, just stick together, work out your problems. You'll become closer because of it. And yeah, you know, support each other.
I like that. That's pretty good.
I do too.
I'm assuming you two fight maybe quite a bit because you're at that age, right?
Especially with virtual schooling, because they've been home since March with each other and not really seen any other friends. So it's
yeah,
they're getting on each other's nerves. That is
yeah. I'm sure. Me and my brother Finn were exactly like that. So not with the virtual schooling, but we fought a lot. So
still, well, you guys are close in age too, right?
Yeah, 5 years apart. So
yeah.
I'm 22, he's 17.
They're a year and a half apart, so that's, you know, they're really constantly under each other's skin.
If you could have a voice anyone else in the series, who would it be?
If I could voice anyone else in the series, oh man, that's a good question. Uh, I'd like to voice a couple more monsters, honestly. I mean, if you voice Jack, and you're he's kind of the lead role, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's an ensemble, but like I remember actually I think I actually did voice a monster during season 1. It was the water creature that Jack tries to hunt while Bartle is like, kind of like looking at him. It's the episode. It's called The Thrall of Victory, and Thrall is training Jack to, be like a warrior and like what it takes to protect his friends and all that. I don't remember the voice I did. I think it was something like something like that.
That's so cool. That's
yeah.
Have you read the Last Kids on Earth books?
I read a bit of Cosmic Beyond, which is, I believe, book 4. It's actually sitting right over there. You guys can't see it. But I really hope we get it to adapt that one because it's very snowy and blizzardy, and yeah, it has a kind of like an isolated feeling to it. But yeah, we'll have to see. So
I'm sure the show's so good, and I can't imagine it not going on and on and on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. There's
a season 6.
6. You're jumping all the way to 6 from 3.
Season 6.
Go ahead, honey.
How long does it take to record a season of Last Kids on Earth?
Oh, that's a good question. No one's ever asked that before. About an entire season of Last Kids. I'd say about 6 months. I'd say about half a year, maybe more, usually. And then, yeah, we started in 2018, and then we went through 2018 into 2019. It might even be a year. I don't know. We usually recorded 1 episode a month. Sorry, not 1 episode a month. We recorded about 3, 4. It depends on the work day. Sometimes it'd be 2 episodes a month. Sometimes it'd be 4. But yeah, I think in total we spent about a year, maybe a little more, on Last Kids.
Very cool.
And then there's pickups, of course.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you kids know what pickups are? Pickups are when the writers or the producers want to change any lines, and you go back to the studio for them and switch it up a little bit. Yeah, to give them what they want.
That's a good lead into your favorite question.
Was there any room for improv in Last Kids on Earth?
I love the way you said that. Room for improv. It's fantastic. Yeah, actually, that entire song during the first special, the June is Alive song, that was totally improv. I mean, we spent like a little bit. You're surprised by that. We spent a little bit like trying to like come up with it, but it wasn't scripted at all. So I guess that comes up. I guess that, is improv. And there's a couple lines like before I say a sentence where it's not actually written on the script. Like we mostly stick to the script, but if Jack is kind of like exhausted or something, he'll be like, "Let's go, Dirk," or like, but sometimes the actor can add in stuff like, "Okay, let's go, Dirk," add like in the or the okay, yeah. So sometimes you get like creative freedom to do that, sometimes not, but yeah, all depends.
If the world ended and you were alone on Earth, what would you do first?
Try to isolate myself and get as many supplies as possible, just to wait it out until I get help. I do not have the same mental capacity of survival as Jack does. I would be scared, I think. But yeah.
You just monster. If you could choose any monster to be in real life, what would it be?
If I could choose any monster, I mean, Wormungulus is pretty cool. Wormungulus is good. Wormungulus is good because like he's like a nice dude. He's sentient, and he can like go underground, like, you know, and just like swerve around like everywhere, and get where it needs to be as fast as possible. So, and you know, he helps out the gang too. So, yeah, kind of just does its own thing.
Who would you pick?
I would pick Rover.
Rover? Yeah, Rover's awesome.
She loves Rover.
Yeah.
One more question. If you had any weapon you could choose in a post-apocalyptic world, what would it be? I know you said you're not very into the. You would.
If I had to choose any weapon, I mean, I love Jack's Louisville Slicer, which is, you know, his baseball bat that's been
toy one.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got one too.
It has two of Log's teeth in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I remember I got the prototype, like about last year, and I saw it. I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome!" But if I had to choose, maybe like some sort of ion cannon. I don't know, like a plasma rifle or something like that. But it's like maybe one like rapid fire plasma rifle and like a bazooka, like a bazooka one that like shoots like a ball of like an orb of energy, and it just like explodes on impact.
Oh,
You ever seen Lilo and Stitch?
You guys,
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah. You remember the gun, the weapons that Jumba and Gantu shoot? They shoot out balls of energy. Something like that, but like rapid fire and bigger. Yeah. So like
that would be helpful.
Last Kids on Earth style.
Last Kids on
Earth
style, right?
If it was Last Kids on Earth style, it would probably be something like oranges or something like that, or like stink bombs that explode on impact. Yeah, to try and like distract the monster so they can get a clear hit in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quinn's dirty socks.
The dirty socks, yeah.
Dirty socks.
Yeah. Extract the essence from the dirty socks and put that in like a stink bomb. Yeah.
We actually got the screeners for season 3, so we watched about half of it now, and I've got to say we're into it. It's really good.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
We started it. We got them yesterday. They showed up on Netflix for me, and we were like, let's watch it. We're so excited.
That's awesome. Yeah, this season, Jack is. There's so everything. I guess I'll start by saying like what season 3 or book 3 is starts out that. So everything, you know, it's kind of calm since you know, the defeat of Thrall last season. Spoiler alert. Last book. But there's some things that start to occur regarding Jack. First of all, there's this radio. They discovered that there's other people outside of Wakefield.
And
Dirk.
Okay, let him talk.
Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. You can go ahead. What are you
What?
gonna say?
What do you want to
Jack's
say?
a little bit upset because they're saying that everything's gonna go back to normal soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Jack is really worried because Quint, Dirk, and June are going to kind of he's worried they're gonna like leave Wakefield like altogether and leave him. And I'd say he's justified because like I don't know, like his foster family left him. He was betrayed by his father figure, Thrall. And now he's afraid they're gonna leave him. On top of that, Rezok is back. Rezok is back and is trying to get in Jack's head, trying to use him to get to Earth somehow. And I'm not gonna say more than that because it's kind of like a mystery, but definitely got a lot on his mind, and he's kind of going a little crazy this season. Justifiably so, though. You know, so much to deal with, and he can't tell anyone because he doesn't want them to panic, and he doesn't want them to like find out. So, yeah.
Poor Jack. That's
like his main thing is to like protect his friends, but maybe he should talk. Maybe he should let them know. That's why they're family. That's why they stick together. But maybe he'll, you'll have to see what happens. So.
Right. We're excited.
And that monster that like hypnotized him, like the one that Razok like took over when
King Wretch.
Yeah, the king.
Yes, the King Wretch.
The wretch, but like times 1,000, I think he said.
No, he said if a wretch it's like two witches had the baby, and the baby ate both his parents,
you go.
Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Oh, it's been a while. But yeah.
When did you record for this? Like, how long ago was it?
Well, I've been doing pickups. I've been doing pickups up till like recently. But I recorded most of book 3, I think, last year, and we recently recorded something else related to Last Kids, that I cannot talk about yet, but I think you're going to enjoy. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. Everybody out there, season 3 comes on Friday, October 16th, and
Hey.
we've seen part of it. We're definitely going to finish it by then, and I can tell you guys, you got to watch it. And if you haven't watched Last Kids on Earth yet, you have time to binge it. So
Go ahead and watch it. You got the time. You got the time.
Yeah, we know you're doing nothing. You're sitting at home. You have no excuse.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Happy Halloween, by the way. It's getting around that period. It's
I
getting
know.
around that time.
We can't even do anything.
I have a question for you two. What are you two going to dress up as?
Ooh, I'm gonna dress up as Mal from Descendants.
Okay.
And I'm going to dress up as Uma from Descendants.
Okay, the Descendants movies, the Disney Channel movies, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them, but I've heard good things. So
Fun.
I'll yeah.
They're the kids
So,
villains.
So they're dressing up as the villains.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Mal is sort of a villain. Maleficent's daughter. And then Uma is Ursula's daughter.
Yeah.
So.
Like
Oh, Descendants. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like Mal, like Malice, or Mal is just short
I think
for
it's
Mal?
just Mal. I think her name's just Mal.
Mal.
But yeah.
Okay.
And her dad's
Maleficent.
Hades, right? So her parents are Maleficent and Hades, which is super interesting.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Classic Hades, classic Hercules.
I know. Oh, Hercules is so
I love that movie.
good. It's good. And then the show too. There's a show now that they watch the show, right? For Hercules.
There's a Hercules show now?
Yeah, it's called Hercules animated series.
Oh, where Hercules is a teenager and he goes to this Greek school, right?
Yeah. And the one episode where the girl with Hercules is in love with
Meg, right?
Meg. Yes, Meg. And she knows all about his teenage life.
Oh,
All his embarrassing teenage stuff.
oh, jeez. Poor kid.
Yeah, I personally love Emperor's New Groove and its spin-off series, which is also about a school, Emperor's New School.
What do we?
You've been showing them all the right stuff.
I know. Well, we watch it. We go pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong.
Yeah. Why do we even have that lever? Exactly.
The best.
All right. Well, take care, everybody.
Seriously.
And yeah, as Meg says, it's been a real slice.
Yeah.
So.
They want to show you their toys before.
Oh, you got 2 little Jacks there, and you got a Quint, and you got a Dirk, and you. Yeah, so cute.
3 Jacks, yes. Actually,
Yeah,
it was really funny. When I got the email asking if we wanted to talk to you, I went in to ask her, and she was literally watching Last Kids on Earth for like the millionth time. And I was like,
watching the Spike Eye Monster Quill Thing episode.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
there you go.
It's also really good.
So they
It's
were
a
like,
good one.
yes, we want to talk to Jack Sullivan.